So, hello, Shabbat Shalom, good morning. I am kind of on bed rest this morning, because my blood pressure is up, so I'm just basically in here on the bed, you see, and like remote control, and there's my blood pressure cuff, and I'm just chilling, sitting here on the bed. But I just wanted to talk about a couple of things here, real quick, about the idea that polygamy gives you, that polygamy, I guess, fosters a high level of sexual abuse of children, child molestation cases, and that there's a lot of domestic violence amongst polygynous families against the women. I want to talk about that. That's my baby down there when he was first born. Because he was so tiny, and that was his first day home. It's like probably 4 or 5 pounds on that picture. Anyway, here in America, the polygynous community is mostly FLDS, according to the media, and Islamic, but mostly FLDS if we're talking about roots in America. And so that's, every time you hear some bad reports on polygyny in America, it's always involving the FLDS. Now, they are small communities in the Midwestern part of America, and I just want to dare to say that they are basically a picture of the rest of America and what goes on. The reason I say this is because if they have a lot of sexual molestation cases in their communities, you have to look at the rest of America, and I hope you understand, because sometimes I talk really funny. I do a lot better when I type my stuff up. You have to look at the rest of America and see how many registered sex offenders we have, sometimes by neighborhood, by city, by state, by America as a whole. We have a whole lot. So I went looking for this last night, and this is what I found. This is the registered sex offenders in the United States per 100,000 population. And there are the numbers, and you can always look this up. Okay, all by yourself, you can look it up. This is not my laptop. This laptop's kind of broken, but this is what I have right now. That's why it's not fully pulled out. You can see, but you can see here what the green is, what the yellow is, and what the orange is. Orange means you got a lot. Okay. Texas alone has 271 per 100,000. So what goes on in their communities is the same stuff that's going on in our neighborhoods. I know so many people that have been molested and raped, as children. And, so many celebrities have as well. You hear the stories. And I know so many women that have experienced domestic abuse, domestic violence in their lives. All of these people being in monogamous relationships. So what I'm saying is basically that the media is once again lying to you. We know that they do it, okay? And what they're doing is causing a firestorm about something that is not a problem only in these FLDS communities. It's a problem all over. Look at Florida. And I'm planning on moving to Florida. Oh my goodness, look, they're in the orange, okay? So I'm just saying, those that want to have problems with polygamy and want to use those two issues as an expression. Just a second. Don't come in. I'm making a video. I'll be done in a minute. People that want to use that as an expression as to why people should not be polygynous, you're on the wrong path. It looks like people shouldn't be monogamous either. It looks like people shouldn't even have relationships. And, and perhaps children should be brought up in, orphanages away from their parents with these kind of numbers, or just away from adults, period, because it just happens at such a major rate. So, sorry, battery's low. So, just think about that the next time you use that as an argument. It's a weak argument, and everybody who's an advocate for polygyny, just remember that you can look up this kind of stuff. I found this at missingkids.com. It is a sex offender map, and if you need to know how many sex offenders are in your neighborhood, you can easily do that by just Googling it. And I did look up domestic violence rates, but that was last night, and it's not up here anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I must have closed it up on accident. So that's all I wanted. That's enough. Shabbat Shalom, and everybody have a good feast of weeks tonight and tomorrow, and I'll try to do the same, Yah willing.